Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? It's Friday, yes, and for a lot of people, it's actually even a holiday today. Um, so, good morning. This is my fourth morning musings with Mrs. Dadman, your daily dose of positivity. So, I'm so glad to be here. Um, I am yeah, I'm kind of glad for the weekend to be coming. I was going to only be doing this on Monday through Friday, but I thought, how can it be daily if I don't give daily doses on the weekend too? So this is actually going to be a 7 day a week thing. Um, so uh, kind of excited about that. It does get me up in the morning. Um, I um, Let me turn my phone down so I don't get any notifications. But yeah, this has just kind of been fun and exciting. And I was going to try have a special guest on this morning, but uh, the computer gods have been a little booger this morning. And so I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make it. I was hoping he could because I had something special to share with him. But yes, so um, it is now 2 minutes after 9 o'clock, and I am going to go ahead and say hi to who we have in the chat. We have uh, Miss the Captain himself, J.T. Kirk, who always gets um, introduced with "Damn it, Mark." So, hello. Um, if you have been on my husband's channel at all, um, or watched him when he is with Mark D with the C, you will know what that means perfectly. Um, so yes, happy Friday to you and Motor City Comic Con. Oh, how exciting is that? We have not. I have never been to a comic convention, but I have been to the Star Wars celebrations in Orlando, and they were like, wow, it was really overwhelming with all the um, stuff that they had. I mean, you could mortgage your house to buy some of the cool stuff was there. But I hope you have fun there. You need to let us know how that is going to be. And we have Agent Atwood. Hey, Atwood. Good morning. Um, Hope you're doing good today. I do. I have a special meme just for you, so I hope we get to it before you have to go to work. And Dead Man Walking says, "Morning, all. Good morning. I hope. I hope we get." He was going to be our special guest because he's off work today, but I don't know if he's going to be able to make it because his computer's being a little fussy today. And we have Carty, who I always want to say Carly, but it's a T, and says, "Hello, hello to you. So glad that you're here." Um, so yes, so let's see. Oh, this is going to be your JT Kirk's very first Comic Con. So take lots. I hope you can take lots of pictures. That just sounds so cool. I would like to try to go. We got to take a second. We got someone with us. Yay! He made it. Hello, Dad Man.
I started hearing voices in my head and it couldn't stop, so I shut the computer down.
Oh, I'm so
Thankfully,
glad you're here.
thankfully, I remembered to write the password down the last time. It was
Oh
close to
yeah,
what I thought it was, but I added a special character to it, which was not so special. But anyway,
I understand that. I understand that. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Good morning. I
you
made
too.
him
Good
get
morning.
up. I made him get up uh, to do the stream with me today. Um,
Yay! Oh, do
so
you really think I had to be made? Sorry.
he's like, I said, I'd like you to be on the stream. And he's like, well, do you really, do you really want me? I said, I wouldn't have asked you if I didn't want you on the stream. So I'm so glad you're here. I am probably going to, I am going to share a meme early in a little bit, uh, for, for Atwood, because he's going to have to be leaving soon. But I just, uh, I saw it and I just so felt for him. So, well, you enjoy that Comic Con. That just sounds so much fun. And he's been to automobile conventions, religious conventions, etc. Will be interesting to see how this one compares. Well, we've been to homeschool conventions. That was our big thing, like in celebration. I think those really were the and we've been to electronic conventions with Dadman's dad was a TV. He repaired TVs and microwaves and stuff like that. And they have uh, conventions, and we would go to them, and those were interesting because basically we did I we there was no temptation to buy anything, but we loved getting all the free stuff and the food. Oh my gosh, these foods
It was in Vegas. I
and
mean,
yeah, we went to and what the one we went to was in Vegas, and oh my gosh, we got so sick of eating food. It was just crazy. Um, but yes, so that will be fun. So Atwood's going to be going to work in about 20 minutes. So when I get through these chats, I'm going to I'm going to show that meme special, and uh, don't do anything the voices in your head tells you. JT says. And yes, I'm gonna let Deadman talk about this, and we can't wait for Buck Rogers this evening. Nighttime is for sleeping. What a great line. Can't wait to hear about that. So we have caught up with the chat. So I'm going to say hello, Dad Man. I'm so glad
hello.
you're here.
Well, thank you.
Happy
Thank
day
you.
off on Friday.
Well,
Um,
no problem. It's good to be here. I was actually working while you were talking to retweet your tweets out to say we're
oh,
live and stuff like
okay.
that.
Well,
So,
thank you for doing that. While you're doing
well,
that,
it's a lot easier on my computer than my phone, though.
yes. I'm so glad. Um,
Uh,
I am going to actually start. We're going to go through our birthdays. Um, so uh, let's just start in there. First off, let's say we have. Oh, let me stop. We have three watching, and don't forget to
yay.
hit that like button. I just liked myself, so we got to have some self care and self love. So I did like my own stream. So you guys, if you haven't done that, go over there and like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I have got 47 subscribers. YouTube is starting its thing because I had over 50 last
Mm-hmm.
night, and
Yep.
they were all legitimate ones, and YouTube has
Yep.
taken them away because YouTube is goobers.
Yep.
So frustrating, but I did have 50, and I'm trying to get 50 by five within a week. So I have been streaming since Monday. So I've got today and tomorrow to try to get three more subs. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And we have on Twitch. If anybody's there, I don't see anybody here on Twitch. So um, amazing. Oh, and we have Lisa here. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to kind of jump in. It's been about 10 minutes. We're going to jump into our. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do, because I want to make sure we get this before Atwood leaves, I am going to share one special meme for him. I'll share it again later. But I'm going to have today is Friday, so we're going to have a lot of Friday memes. So, the Atwood, this is for you. When everyone happy it's Friday, but you work weekends. And I thought of you, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna be doing some happy it's Friday memes, and you're still having to go to work. So and work this weekend. So
Hey, but think of what's cool about that is But he gets to be happy and all when people like me have to get up and go to work. So hey.
Well, I will tell you, I worked weekends. I worked very weird schedules, and I loved being off when other people were working because
Mm-hmm.
there weren't people in the grocery stores, there weren't people in the they just weren't people around places I wanted to do. I could go to a movie and there would hardly be anybody there. I loved being off during the week. Um, so, um, yeah, so I but I understand it is hard because a lot of stuff is scheduled on the weekends also. And Cardi says sad life, and Lisa's like hang in there, Atwood, and yeah, hang it. You'll do fine. So okay,
You can
well
do
I
it.
just
You can do it. Don't ever give up.
don't ever give
So
up. The famous quote from Richard Simmons' exercise videos.
yeah.
So yeah, so I
Sorry,
just
I had
had
to
to
throw
share
that one
that
in for
one.
you.
So I'm going to let's go back. We'll go back and we can start where we're going to start. But let's see. We have good morning, Masters Maniac Mexico. I'm going to tell you, YouTube is being capricious. I am down to 47 subscribers, so I think that they thought
That's
because they
5. That was 5. That's like a
that's fine
10% hit.
because I think they think that those that we got yesterday were bogus, maybe because they were all at once or something. I don't know. So YouTube is up to its old tricks again, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So those people that subscribed, they might not have counted. I think
Yeah.
it's so frustrating.
Well, that's the thing is that's why I also I've started saying sorry for butting in here, but like Masters with his people too. I tell everybody else make sure you go back and check your subscriptions.
Yeah.
I've heard about people being unsubscribed all the time, and as well as the notifications. People have the notifications, but then Bucky's Crafting was one that one time on the stream said that their notifications got changed. They didn't know, so just check all that stuff. It makes a good practice to do. Uh, but 10%, that's a hit. You're at 52,
Yeah.
you lose 5. That's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
a solid
yeah,
hit
yeah,
proportionally.
yeah. Yes, it is mean. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that I don't know. I don't maybe because they were in another. I don't know.
Who
I can't.
knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
I can't read YouTube's mind. I can't
Nobody can
figure
figure out the algorithm either. So
out. So wait. Yes, YouTube gets crazier every day. Absolutely. But we're just going to be on here and thank you for that, Masters, for telling them again.
Mhm.
So
It's
um,
like you said, you want to be the positive start for the day, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm positive that YouTube is crazy. No,
Oh God, I didn't even think
no,
that, but hey.
it's just it is what it is, and we'll just go with the flow, and just have a good time. So now it's about almost about 15 minutes into the show, so we are going to go ahead and start with our birthday celebration. So happy birthday, everyone! Let me take my little thing off the top here so you can actually see it. That's one thing that drives me crazy. I hate covering up graphics. So happy birthday to everyone. If you have a birthday today, um, let me know. We'll say happy birthday to you. And yes, YouTube is a wild place. It is, and you just got to take and go with it, and it's going to be what it's going to be. I just can't get off. I just can't get upset. I always used to have a phrase: you don't get your. It's just going to seem really weird. Don't get your panties in a wad. And that and I don't know, women probably experience
Okay.
this more than
Now
men.
you got to explain that.
I am right
Okay.
now.
All right.
Have you ever like been walking and your underwear kind of gets bunched up and like pulled up kind of like a wedgie? That's kind of what that means is, don't get upset about it. You know, everything will be cool and it'll all work out, and so um oh, your birthday's tomorrow? Okay, I'm going to write that down because you'll be on our celebration list tomorrow. And a happy early birthday to you. Happy birthday. I'm going to wait. I got to get my notepad here because I got to write notes down. Okay. So tomorrow, so Saturday, You know, when you use a pink pen to write on a pink piece of paper, you can't really see it.
No, but
So,
you use whatever you got to. Then use X-ray vision. I'm sorry.
yes. Okay. So we're going to remember that. Um, yes, excellent. So now we are on birthdays. So November 10th, the first birthday we're going to celebrate. Now I'm going to tell you, me going through these birthdays, there were a lot of younger actors and singers and all this, and I just um I don't know who they are. And so I feel so old. Uh, oh wait, I do have to post this one.
Yeah.
Aunties in a bundle. That's why I get angry. And you're welcome. You are welcome. Um, so um, so I'm trying to learn some of these actors and singers and stuff, but I don't know them. So if they're not on the list, it's because I'm old and I don't know who they are. They might be really, really popular, but I don't know. The website that I use is is called, well, let me see if I can find it. Is called oh, I don't know. I can't see what it is. It's called famousbirthdays.com is is one of them.
Mhm.
Yep, that's it. And they have um um they have birthdays. And do you know what most of them are? They have now TikTokers, YouTubers, Instagram influencers. Those are like and they're like some of the main ones. And I'm looking, I'm like, I don't know these people. I don't know most of them. And the ones I do know were probably introduced to me by my kids, which we'll see about that later. Oh, do I have to read? I don't know what this is say. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, he said, okay, I'm not going to read this because I will butcher it. But I see Feliz
There is some Spanish.
Cumpleaños.
Yeah.
I got that one and happy birthday. The first one I'm so really afraid to do. And get old as a stone and stay healthy as a puppy. I love that phrase. Oh, I love that phrase. I'm going to have to read that. Herslichen Glückswaps zum Geburtstag. I know you say I need to say it a little more like I'm angry, but I just
Give me
that's it.
instruction. Sound like you're telling me to clean the kitchen or something.
So wishing happy birthday, and best wishes also. So okay, we're gonna get now to our list. Our first person is Ellen Pompeo, who is 53 years old, and she played Dr. Meredith Grey in the series Grey's Anatomy. She she yep, that's about what she did. She played a flight attendant, Leonardo DiCaprio's flight attendant in the film Catch Me If You Can.
Hmm.
So, yes, she's 53 years old today, and she supported herself like many actors and actresses did by working as a bartender. And yes, I have seen videos. She is a terrible crier. She a terrible, terrible crier. So, um, yeah, she. And the next one, he is um a YouTuber. His name is Call Me Kevin. Um,
Oh, that guy.
yes, his
Yes.
videos are absolutely hilarious. He like plays games and does like the most absurd things. Like there was one like that's like you have to design um a prison, and he like designs the worst prison ever, and they all escape and everything else. And he's from Cork, Ireland, so I just love listening to him. um he is funny. He's like a gaming. This is what they say: a gaming content commentator who publishes role play videos by providing voiceover for his character he is using. He has gotten over 3.3 million subscribers. He has played Grand Theft Auto, which we have watched, which is hilarious. He's done Minecraft, Sims, Skyrim, Fallout, and a lot of other games. Um, he quit making videos in 2016 because he was in an act. He was hit by a car, by a vehicle. It says,
Mhm. Oh
but the
wow.
videos are still on
Hmm.
YouTube, and it's called the Old Call Me Kevin channel. But he has also posted a number of videos playing guitar, singing,
Yeah,
and baking.
really
So,
entertaining.
so he's
Did you
very,
see
very
just a
entertaining.
couple things? Words and pictures has popped in and kind of
Okay,
lurking a
okay.
bit, and agents leaving.
Oh, okay. So, we will say goodbye. Have a wonderful day at work. Um, I'm sorry we're going to be posting Happy Friday memes while you have to work. But remember, you are off on days when people are at work, so you can do stuff when nobody's around. Go shopping and watch movies and do all that stuff. And I say, hey, to words and pictures. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and or wherever you're at, day, evening, afternoon. Um, and uh, and yeah, thank you for stopping by. We
Hmm.
appreciate it. Um, so call me Kevin. Very entertaining. Well, I would recommend if you do to go over there and see his watch his channel. He is just very funny, very funny and very entertaining. And then Martin Luther. Martin
Mm.
Luther was born today. He was born in 14. Oops, he was actually born in 1483. I got that wrong. Um, but he passed away in February 18th of 1546. So I don't. Let's see. We can do. I'm not doing the math. It's too hard. So he was. He's a German
Say
theological scholar and a priest who he sparked the
64.
16th 60. Okay, thank you, the math
Sorry,
man. He
sorry.
he sparked the
Couldn't resist it.
Protestant Reformation when he nailed his 95 theses on the door of a church in 1517. His father wanted him to become a lawyer, but he chose to become a man of the cloth instead.
On October 31.
October 31st is the day that he nailed the proclamation, the 95 theses on the door, and October 31st. That's why some people call it Reformation Day. It's also known as Reformation Day. So, yes. Tim Rice. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Richard Burton. I went ahead. Richard Burton. He's a Welsh actor. He started with a lot of roles with Elizabeth Taylor. He did Cleopatra, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, and he also did Hamlet, The Robe, and was in 1984. He was born in 1925 and he died in 1984. So, like I say, I know old people. Let's see, is there anything else in here? Um, there's some German, but I don't know what it says. You guys, you're going to make me have to learn German. Oh, and then the next one we have, which you got a sneak peek. You can talk about any of these if you want to, Dad, man. You might not
Mhm.
know who they are. I might have to have
Well,
you
the
look.
thing about Richard Burton, I thought, the first, obviously, the Elizabeth Taylor connection, but then, I mean, I'm looking at some of the ages, like, oh, geez, when you get older, you start looking at these ages, like, wow, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah, Martin Luther, like J.T. Kirk said, a mighty fortress is our God. He did
Hmm.
write hymns too. He didn't just write
Oh, I did not know that.
theological stuff. Yeah, I mean, he did not
Well,
just
hymns are
preach and stuff.
theological, but
Well,
he
no, but
did
you
say,
know what I mean. He did
yeah.
write in the music side of it. Not just preaching
Oh,
sermons.
oh, I did not know that. Did not know that. And speaking of writing music, we'll talk about Tim Rice.
Oh, isn't he like? Sorry, isn't he like with? Didn't he do some of the ones like for Tim Burton and stuff? Or am I getting things confused?
Tim Rice was with Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Okay,
He wrote
okay.
songs like it that were heard in Lion King and Evita. Um,
Okay.
He has won Oscars, Grammys, Tonys, and the Golden Globe for his lyrics. And before he attended this Sorbonne in Paris, he was a law clerk, and he's 78 years old today. Happy
Mm-hmm.
birthday, Mr. Rice. Um, and then we have our next one is Tracy Morgan. I'm going to have you look at the sports people because I don't know what any of them are. So
Well,
you'll
okay.
see there's usually not a lot of sports people on here because I don't know any of them.
Well, even if
So
I'm not on live with you, I'll jump in and clarify
I
as I can.
oh no, I need you to look so I can pick them because I won't even pick them because I
Uh,
don't know who they are.
do you have any today or not?
No, no today,
Oh,
none today.
oh
So
darn! I was
so
hoping.
uh so we have Tracy Morgan. He's an actor and he's 54 years old today. Gosh, I remember when these guys were so young. He was in Saturday Night Live. Um and he's also been played in 30 Rock. His film credits include Cop Out, The Longest Yard, and Are We There Yet? Um so
Mm-hmm.
yes, he's a very very funny comedic actor. And the very last one, I'm gonna post him,
Mm-hmm.
Magnus Sheving. And do you remember him? You remember him?
Lazy Town.
Lazy Town. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I had to put this person in, everybody, because he is a creator and co-star of a show called Lazy Town, and it is a show for children. It aired on Nickelodeon Nick Jr. and it promoted a healthy lifestyle. And it he was oh, I can't remember what character he was. He had a name.
He was he was I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
Um,
Yeah, I'll look it
Cardi,
up.
do you remember Lazy Town? Oh my gosh, I loved it. And they had sports candy, which was fruit, and
Yeah.
and there was there was a bad guy in there that wanted to, just wanted to
Robbie
have
Rotten.
Robbie Rotten to eat to
Sporticus.
sport. Yes, he played
Sporticus.
Sporticus. He was like the superhero of Lazy Town, and there were puppets
Well, I
and
got a
then
website. Would you like me to? I mean, sorry.
yeah, go ahead and share it, and
Okay.
go ahead and put
Oh
it, and
yeah,
I'll
that's
click
right.
it on.
I'm not used to. Yeah, I'm not used to putting. I'm not used to being on the guest side like this. Sometimes it's kind of funny.
So,
Thank you for having me
Cardi,
on.
I got
There you
to
go.
tell you something really cool that happened. We went down in Orlando. They used to have a Nick Hotel, Nickelodeon Hotel, and we went down there to stay. It was really fun. It was themed, and they had stuff. Well, while we were there, the girl, the oh well, here let me pop this up that way I can. Uh, the uh the girl right there. What's her name? The girl with the pink hair.
Stephanie. Stephanie.
Stephanie. She
Yeah.
was actually there, and they had
Hmm.
like a meet and greet thing, and it was really cool, and our kids got to meet her and participate in a little a show with them. It was so much fun, but yeah, that was such a good show, and it really encouraged healthy stuff. But yeah, when I saw it was his birthday today, it was like I have to take and put his name on here. Um, and he is actually 58 years old today.
Hmm. You know that
Um,
adventure you talked about was some. We have magical moments where we just get things happen by accident. That's when we had no clue. It just happened to be that weekend.
yes,
She was there
exactly.
doing that.
Yeah. It was so much fun. But I had to put his name on there because he had brought a lot of happiness to our household. It was a fun show. It was a fun show and a very positive show. Um, I really liked it. And yes, 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 that was really cool. That was really cool. And I'm sure I have pictures somewhere, but who knows? Who knows where they're at in all my bazillion discs I have of pictures. Um, but yes. So anyway, Dad man, how's
Yes,
your
ma'am.
life been lately? Like I don't
Well,
know. It's
oh,
been busy. You've just been doing so much stuff with your impromptu streams um
It,
all that.
it
And
has
you've had
been.
what big milestone have you hit?
We finally think we're over the 500 mark and on YouTube and 100 on Twitch. So it's really, really cool to have. I'm going to have to actually do two celebrations.
Ah,
It's kind of hard to combine them into one because people are a lot of times on one or the other. So I'll probably have to do some gaming things for a couple hours on the Twitch side and see who shows up, and then but of course I could always do a combined one. I don't know. I'm trying to
yeah.
figure out. This kind of snuck up on me.
Yes,
So
it did.
and it's a good surprise because sometimes with real life and other stuff, it's good to have the distractions because things in your employment and all kinds of stuff. You have
Uh,
drama everywhere, and so it's good to get away from so much of that
and
drama and
just
try to have
have
some
some fun.
fun. Hmm.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well,
Exactly.
Lazy Town was a Masters Mania, Mexico's daughter's favorite show. Yes, our kids loved it too. I tell you, I felt that a time was like the golden era. I don't know. I'm a little partial, but I think that when my kids were younger, it was like the golden time of so many things. I feel it was the golden time of Disney, going to the Disney parks, the golden time of children's television. They just had some wonderful stuff back then that even I loved watching, and the Lazy Town was one of them. So
Hmm.
I'm very happy that my kids were growing up at that time. Um,
Well, our kids grew up in the golden age of all the kids shows. I mean,
yeah, I
you look
think
not
so.
just here. Look at the Disney Junior back then,
Yeah,
or was it Disney Channel? It was actually something then. You had,
yeah.
but of course, the Great White North of Canada is what did a lot of it.
Oh,
Bear in the Big Blue House, Roly Poly Oly. I mean,
PBJ
PBJ. I mean,
Oliver,
it's so funny how these shows came
Stanley,
out of other countries than they
Roly
did in the
Poly
U.S.
Oly. Oh,
I mean,
oh,
our
just
kids would dance to Roly Poly Oly, even
oh,
when they went on. I mean, it
it's
was
Roly
awesome.
Poly Oly. I'm sorry. Can't
Absolutely. So,
cover. But yeah, there's just so many amazing kids shows back then. And I was one day trying to figure them all out because I would love the sad thing is a lot of them um, were never really put onto DVD or anything. So it's kind of hard to find some of them. But gosh, they were lovely shows. I just had so much. Um, I enjoyed watching them. I enjoyed watching them too. So we're doing okay. Let's see. Let's see. We have 6 people watching and 9 likes. Thank you all so much. I'm trying to get better to kind of do that. I don't really know how to do the Twitch one because I'm in a special studio
don't
thing.
worry. I'm. Yeah,
So I
I
can,
usually keep tabs open, so I go over there manually check.
yeah,
So,
but
but I'll keep an
I'm
eye over
in
there.
this studio thing, and
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, I thank you all for showing up. It's just so much fun. So now we're going to go into the second part. We've got 3 parts of this. The second part, which is our memes, and today is Friday, and wait for it. Aren't you glad it's Friday? I'm sorry. I think that's so funny. And as
Wow.
I've said before, I
That's
kind of
almost scary.
I'm kind of embarrassed when I laugh at stuff I put up because I'm the only one laughing, and I don't know if you guys are chuckling or not. But I just think that is the fact
That
that
would
somebody actually took the time to carve out the orange to look like that.
look at the teeth though.
I know. I
The
just
teeth are what give me, and the eyes. The eyes, like
yeah.
like have you ever done that big smile when you're like the picture? Oh dear God, why did I do that? Well,
Yeah.
the overacting smile.
Yes.
That's oh boy. Hello, orange.
Oh,
Wow.
so orange, you glad it's Friday? Ho ho ho. And it was a tough week, but we made it. Happy Friday, everybody. Oh, that's such a cute puppy. Oh, I don't know why animals do silly stuff like that, but I love it. It's so cute. Thank God it's Friday. False. Thank Pope Gregory the 13th for the Gregorian calendar decree.
Oh gosh.
We would not have had Fridays if it was not for Pope Gregory the 13th. So thank you.
Wow.
Thank you for creating Fridays for us. Um, yeah,
Wow. Now that's a technicality for you there. That's be
yes,
like an accountant that did it.
exactly. Is it just me, or does coffee taste better on Friday mornings? Hmm. I bet you it does. It probably even tastes better on Saturday. I love those old pictures. I love them. I think they're so cool.
It's just funny how memes have taken off.
Leaving work
Yeah.
on Friday.
Oh yeah.
Vroom.
Yeah.
If your work is over at 5, man, you start shutting stuff
Yeah.
down at 4:55.
Well, not officially.
You start cleaning everything up, and then
You get
shut your computer off at 5 o'clock.
yeah. Got to play the game. You never know who's
Zoom,
watching you.
zoom, zoom. Yes,
We have
yes,
benevolent galactic overlords everywhere we go in our lives.
yes, yes, you do. And then,
Oh,
oh, when everyone is happy it's Friday, but you work weekends.
yeah.
Oh, that's so sad. I think that's the last one. Let me check here. Yes, that's our last one there. So, for those of you that have to work this weekend, I'm so sorry. But as I said, I used to work weekends and then have the weekdays off. And like I say, I loved it so much because there was less traffic everywhere. You know, you could go to movies and there weren't a lot of people there. You could go to grocery shopping and a lot of people weren't there. You could do anything and it just was nicer. But for those that don't like working, yeah, there were things you did kind of miss out because that's when people had their, usually did their events and things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a give and take. So, yeah.
So,
So
Mrs., can I ask a question?
you can.
How have you come up with this show format? I'm not sure if you've explained it or if people have asked, but I've been
Oh,
curious. I love the format. I love the way you
oh well,
do
the
have
thing
done some
is,
of these things. But how have you put all this
well,
together?
I figured that nobody really wanted to just sit and hear me rattle on for 30 minutes or so, because there's only so much you can talk about. And I want to be positive, and I could look for some positive news stories and things like that, but unfortunately, a lot of that stuff isn't it's hard to find. And I was thinking, how could I, do a show that was positive and could leave people, um, happy. That's my thing. And so I thought, well, since it's daily, let's share some birthdays of people, of celebrities and things like that to uh uh
Hmm.
to share that, and then of course memes are funny, and they can always make people smile and stuff.
Hmm.
And then I kind of got from you the days to so I did steal that from you. I'm sorry. The
Yep.
what were the next segment we're going to do, which is the what day, what is there to celebrate today?
Well,
What
yeah. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Go ahead.
So I mean,
Well,
yes,
because I was like, there is a big birthday today. I don't know that you're aware of. It's the Marine Corps' birthday.
you just wait, just
Oh,
be patient.
sorry. Okay, sorry. Shut up, Dad man. It's not. Shut up. Sorry, bad Dad man. Sorry.
So yeah, so
Okay.
you just be patient.
Okay.
Oops, I think, let's see, where am I here? Okay. So yes, you
Oh,
be
we're still on
patient,
celebrations. My bad. I'm
and
sorry.
yeah, we haven't done celebrations yet. You just be patient.
Okay.
It will be there because
Okay.
the first part is people.
Ah.
So
Okay.
since you did that, we're going to segue into uh, what to celebrate today. So, what are the things that you can celebrate? Um, so, the very first one, which I think is my favorite, is National Vanilla Cupcake Day.
Wow.
So, what could be more? And I get a lot of this stuff from. Let me tell you the site where I get my things from. Let me gotta find my cursor here. It's hard to. There it is. I get most of my stuff from, well, let's see, we don't want to do that. Let's say I get most of my stuff from National Calendar Day
Mm-hmm.
and daysoftheyear.com. So that's, where I get a lot of these from. So the first one is National Vanilla Cupcake Day. And what could be more delightful than enjoying a tiny little personal sized vanilla cake decorated with delicious frosting? I don't think there could be a lot.
Folks, there's like a day for everything, you know?
There
That's what's so
is.
funny.
Cupcakes are a clever and functional way to enjoy the tastiness of cake without even needing a fork. That's what the site says. And the history of it, of the cupcake. I think this is interesting because we've got to learn some stuff today. The history of the cupcake. Um, we're not really sure who invented it or um, or uh, actually when, but the cupcakes can officially be traced back to 1796 when a recipe notation for a cake to be baked in small cups was written in American Cookery by Amelia Simmons. And it's
Mm,
likely that these were cooked in teacups first. So, and we got some questions here. Is the
hmm
frosting vanilla or is the cake vanilla or both? You know what? If you make a cupcake, you can have the a vanilla cake, and you can frost it any way you want. Um, but yeah, it's the cupcake that's vanilla, and because you can do anything with it.
Okay.
Ooh, vanilla fondant. Ooh, mm. So, um, yeah. So they think they were baked in a teacup first, and before then, everything it was layer cakes. Everything was layer cakes. They didn't have bunk pan. I when I make a cake, a full size cake, I make it in a bunk pan because I'm lazy and don't want to do layers. And we have stunning and brave Megatron here. Oi, oi! Hello, hello. How are you today? So glad you can make it. We're now talking about our
Well,
what to celebrate days.
well, can I ask a question? How do you
Sure.
eat your cupcake?
I will tell you.
Okay.
You know how
Well,
most people um take a cupcake and and you just kind of, if it's got a little wrapping, or you take it off and you just kind of eat into it. I don't do that. I take and carefully, like, kind of break the cupcake in half,
hmm
and then I take the bottom part and I put it on top where the frosting is, and I kind of smush it so I have like a cupcake sandwich. And to me,
uh,
it's so much easier to eat than
okay.
that.
I do agree with
Um,
that because, well, especially if you have facial hair, it's like all the icing gets up there. It's really
it gets
messy.
very messy.
Yeah.
And Lisa said, I made vanilla pudding. Does that count? Probably not. Fine, I'll make a vanilla cupcake, but heck no to cup. I'll make a vanilla cake, but heck no to cupcakes. That's
Wow.
okay. I, you
That
know,
what would the hate towards cupcakes?
well, but I think a cake is easier to store
Yeah.
and stuff. But yes. And Stunning says hi there to everyone. Hello, hello. And Masters Maniac Mexico says every day is Vanilla Cupcake Day. At least it should be. I agree totally. I agree totally. And Stunning says sups Masters. And Lisa says cupcakes are too much work.
Okay.
Okay. I like cupcakes because they're individual. And I make the small cupcakes usually.
Oh, there was a birthday. I wish you had pictures readily available. You know, of course, you know, and maybe one time when you do talk cupcakes and you find those pictures, you should show it for Aang's 16th birthday. Or was it? It was,
Oh,
yeah. Oh my God, they were like little. You know how you make mini little quiches and they serve to go around. You did that with cupcakes. You made so many different varieties of flavors of
yeah.
different cupcakes that were bite sized. That was a brilliant, brilliant
Yes.
party and was amazing. I mean, you could get blue icing, red icing, green. I mean, it was like the
Yep.
yellow cake, chocolate cake. You outdid yourself on that one.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't have pictures. So anyway, so to the word cupcake did not actually come. It didn't get dubbed a cupcake until around 1828, and
Hmm.
it was first seen in a cookbook called 75 Receipts for Pastry, Cakes, and Sweetmeats by Eliza Leslie. So
What
very
was that called? What was the title again?
75 receipts, that's what they used to call recipes
Uh-huh.
for pastry, cakes, and sweetmeats. This is in
Wow.
1828.
Wow, they talk like I do with a title like that. Nowadays it's about brevity.
I know. Oh, frosting is a little tricky, but in the end, cupcakes are fast. I watch this one lady that does this thing with frosting. She like squirts some frosting on top, and then she takes on top of a parchment paper and pushes it down on it so it's flat. And and then she can do decorations on them. She decorates them. But um, yeah, sometimes I just eat cupcake. I'm more of the um, I don't necessarily use a lot of frosting. And if you know how to use a cake thing, you can just go squirt it on and on the top and it's done. But um, yeah, what is that? Let's get what?
Nuts.
Oh,
Let's
let's
get
get
nuts.
nuts. Okay,
He's
okay,
having fun. He's having
okay.
fun.
That's fine. And I love this one: cupcakes and ice cream cones. Cakes, yes, sweet, sweet, sweets. Um, so, do you know the first ever commercially available cupcake? Who made it? You should know
Uh,
this. You should know.
Betty Crocker,
No. No,
Duncan
who's still
Hines,
no, stop. No, not mixes.
uh,
Cupcakes. Oldest cupcakes. Come on, a snack cake. Who makes snack cakes? It's not Little
Little
Debbie.
Debbie, Little
It's not
Debbie,
Little Debbie. It's the other one.
uh,
Uh,
Tasty
see,
Cake,
now you know how I feel. Hostess. Hostess
Hostess. Oh,
Hostess made the first
I think of them with
commercially
Twinkies.
made the first available the Hostess cupcake around 1919.
Wow.
Um, and then in 2005, the first ever cupcake only bakery uh,
Mm-hmm.
opened up in Beverly Hills, California. It was called Sprinkles, and then cupcake places are.
Oh, hello. Hi, everybody. Is it just me? Hi. Welcome. Or did I get kicked? Hope y'all are doing good today. It's interesting. Dadman Walking here 55. Oh, well, not 55. I'm 53. But hey, hello.
Sorry, I hit a button.
Hey, I was ready for it though.
Yes, I hit a mouse. I was trying to get over to do something in the chat,
Yeah.
and I left the show instead. I'm sorry.
Hey, I was paying attention.
Yes, yes,
Yay.
yes.
Lisa said, "Where's Mrs.?" Oh, Dadman Solo Stream. No, I did mine. I
Yeah,
did
he
mine
said
last night.
hostess, and yes, Dadman solo stream. Yeah, I just thought I would leave for a little bit, and thank God
She's,
there was someone
you
here
were
that
testing me to see if I was prepared
right. Yeah,
and
yes.
awake.
So it was like crap. It's because I don't. I got to figure this out. So anyway, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm back.
Hi, back.
So
I'm Dadman.
the first thing, um, and what? How can you celebrate National Vanilla Cup Cook Day? Oh, I got to put my stream back up. Boy, I have to do everything. Give me a second
Mm.
here. Um,
Yeah.
everything went
Well,
away.
well, thank you, everybody, while you're here. While the missus is trying to pull
Oh,
that
okay.
up. I mean,
Okay.
okay.
That's cool.
If you need
So,
me to cover, I can cover, but go
yeah,
ahead.
you're fine. So we have eat a vanilla
I know
cupcake.
you are. Thank you
You
for
can
noticing.
you can bake vanilla cupcakes, or you can and share vanilla cupcakes with everybody. So I might see if I don't have a vanilla cupcake mix, maybe I'll go out and buy and make some vanilla cupcakes today. So
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
I might make you some vanilla cupcakes today. And then what we got a little more some let's see, a train, a fire, a train. Are you saying this is a train wreck? No. I'm gonna no, it's not. And then we have US Marine Corps birthday.
Sorry for ruining
So
that
there
one.
we go. And here's what they say about it: a legendary brotherhood that upholds honor, courage, and commitment. With unmatched strength and resilience, they protect and serve, embodying true heroes in action. So, this is a branch of the United States Armed Forces responsible for providing power protection from the sea using mobility of the U.S. Navy to rapidly deliver combined armed task forces. They play a
Mm-hmm.
vital role as the first force that hits the ground in many military conflicts. They have bases stationed all around the world, and they're ready to deploy quickly whenever or wherever they might be needed. Happy birthday, Marines. And you can celebrate by thanking a Marine. And if you're near Quantico, Virginia, you can visit the Museum of the Marine Corps. Um,
There's
you can
also,
also
I'm sorry.
you can also go online and do the virtual tour if you want to.
Well, and if you're near the D.C. area, there is the one of the World War II memorials where they have the Iwo Jima with the flag raising, where the whole monument is about that scene, the famous scene where they're raising the flags on top
Oh,
of
and
Mount
Iwo Jima.
Suribachi. Yeah.
Yes, very cool, very cool. So today, celebrate. Thank a Marine. Thank a Marine if you know a Marine.
Well, it's funny because they were primarily originally started as defenders on ships, on the naval ships,
Hmm.
to because in the old days with sailing ships you would board your enemies,
Right, right.
and so they had to repel or take over other ships hand to hand. So anyway, sorry for that
No,
detour.
that's okay. That's history. Gosh darn it. Oh, it makes my brain hurt. No, that's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Um, so yes, and then our next thing is area code day.
Oh gosh.
Yes, actually it is. Because I'm not this old, but it says in the beginning of the world of telephones, things were easy. You didn't even call a number, you just picked it up, an operator answered the phone, and you told them to hook you up with Maisie Sue or whoever. And if you needed a doctor, you could not only ask the operator to connect you with one, but you could ask who she suggested or who they suggested. Usually they were females at the time. And eventually, too many people got phones, and they were in other counties and things. So they had to find a way to be able to talk to each other easily. So that's when phone numbers started. Well, then that even got so big that all the 7-digit phone numbers were taken. And then they had to do area codes so that they could repeat these numbers again. Um, so that is how it started. Um, and I actually lived in an area where it got so crowded that they had to split area codes
Hmm.
um, to accommodate more phone numbers. So, yes, it's a happy area code day. I can thank everybody buying telephones for that. And then the next day is National Forget Me Not Day. Forget me nots are tiny little blue flowers that you can find in the wild fields, and they have a lot of symbolism.
Hmm.
They're mostly associated with the memory of loved ones during rough times, and for people like disabled veterans. Often not, they are usually forgotten in this day, and so National Forget Me Not Day aims to change the way people view disabled veterans and help people remember them again. It goes back to the times of World War One when American soldiers would come back from the war wounded. These veterans at the time were coming back at such high rates that more people were coming back than the government expected, and there were very few organizations and services able to help them. Because of the massive influx of wounded warriors, Judge Robert S. Marks, who was a decorated World War One veteran, World War One soldier, he founded the National Forget Me Not Day to help remind people of the sacrifices that were made during World War One, and it helped raise funds for disabled veterans through selling forget me nots. After returning from the war, he helped establish the DAV, or the Disabled American Veteran Foundation, in 1920. So this is to help remember those that have are been wounded in the war, are disabled veterans. So today is National Forget Me Not Day. So how can you celebrate this day? Just very easily. Remember, if you know someone who is a disabled veteran, um, get some forget me nots and give them a bouquet and thank them for their service. Um, and you can share the holiday through social media. and just remind people that to remember those that have given for for our country. I'm sorry, my words aren't working very well today. And then our next one is World Science Day for Peace and Development. This is
Well,
that's a bunch of words there, isn't it?
we don't like science. We like history.
Well, with the notion of this day was created to kind of link science more closely with society is what their aim is. It's to keep citizens informed about scientific developments that make the world a place that is more sustainable and peaceful. It is to highlight the important role that science plays in society and promote the importance and relevance of science as it pertains to the daily lives of average people. That's a big thing because there are uh, some. I
Hmm.
don't. Well, I'm trying to get to this goal. Science, science, or the science. I don't. I don't. Explain to me, JT Kirk. Explain to me. I do not understand. I do not understand.
What's that?
And
Let me. No, okay. So what is that?
now
World
let's just.
Science. Yeah. Okay.
So
I
we
got to find my glasses. I don't know where I put them, but hey, it's okay.
we can celebrate World Science Day by getting kids excited about science. So yes, and then this is one of my favorite days that's coming up. That is today, my favorite one that I'm going to show you right here.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Actually, there is a website on
Okay.
that. If you want me to
Science
explain
is
it.
science. Well, science is the stuff that people do to learn, and the science, which they told us all to follow about 3 years ago. I understand. Yes,
There's actually a UN website on this.
it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, I
It's
didn't.
okay.
Okay, all
It's
right.
okay. That's okay.
Settle my geeky down, right? Okay,
Okay.
all right.
That's okay. That explains it enough. That explains it enough for me. So the next day is Sesame Street Day.
Wow.
Can you
Woohoo!
tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Yes. Oh, yes. I love this. As my kids, even though there was a lot of stuff on Nickelodeon and Disney Kids or Disney Channel, whatever they called it at the time, um, Sesame Street was always there. Sesame Street is over 60 years old. In 2009, they established Sesame Street Day to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the show's original broadcast. But so it's over 60 years old now.
Did you have a favorite character on Sesame
Well,
Street?
now you have my full attention. Cookies, Sesame Street. Yes, yes. I um, um I like the Count.
Oh, you did.
I
Oh,
like the
cool.
Count, and I like uh the little creatures. The beep 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 beep.
Those guys.
Beep 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 beep.
Uh,
Those
uh,
little creature things. I love that.
I liked Ernie. Ernie was the
Mana,
dude. Yeah,
mana,
Ernie.
mana.
Ernie was my favorite. I actually had a puppet doll with Ernie.
Oh
One that you
wow!
could put your hand up in, and it had an arm stick off to the side.
But
Yeah, it
you
was actually
didn't.
pretty
You
cool.
only had Ernie. That's so sad. You didn't
Yeah.
have both of them. Oh, so this is okay. This is the German Sesame Street intro song.
Mm. Well, Stunning likes Cookie Monster,
I
so
am not even going to attempt that
I
because I'm sure there's a tune to it, and um, I will not be able to do it. But you all can sing it in your head in German. And yes, cookies, 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 and mana mana. I love the mana mana song. JT Kirk like Big Bird, or no, JT.
we're being positive.
He positively liked doing that. No. Uh,
Ah,
so so
nice.
So in '69 in the United States, Sesame Street was created by the Children's Television Workshop.
Hmm.
It was broadcast on our public broadcasting service, and it's an educational series that combined live actors with animation and special puppets by Jim Henson that they were called the Muppets. There were many recurring characters. There was Kermit the Frog, Ernie and Bert, Big Bird, Cookie Monster, Elmo, um, the cat. I love the Count. I love the Count. They had short little segments that they did, which some people didn't like because
Hmm.
they were saying that we were encouraging short attention spans. That
What?
Because nothing was over 30.
Well, about
Nothing was.
Sesame Street?
Yes, because what they did was they'd use these short Vincent song skits. If you watch it, nothing lasted more than a minute. Most of them were very short,
Mm.
and so it. Some people were concerned that that would not would encourage uh, impatience, not being able to focus on something for a long period of time. But
Mm.
um, I don't know if that came out or not. Um, and they have had hundreds of guests. Actually, over 800 guests have come through Sesame Street. The first one was James Earl Jones, and he said the alphabet in delightful voices. That was the very first person, famous person, to be in Sesame Street.
Well, their cast actually became famous in some ways,
All of yeah,
because I mean, over time, as they either passed away or, well, unfortunately, you know, were
the
no longer
grocery
on the
store.
show. I mean, it's like a passage of time when you either saw them pass or
Mhm.
be.
Well, when the I can't remember his name, but the grocery store owner, um, when he passed away, they did a whole show talking about uh, losing someone, and that was one of Big Bird's best friends. And how did Big Bird deal with that? And it was very, very emotional because kids learning how to. I mean, this they were learning how to deal with things,
Mr.
and this was
Hooper.
Mr. Hooper when he passed away. Um, it help kids kind of how can you deal when someone that you love passes away. So they dealt with some stuff that was um some heavy stuff when it was appropriate,
Mhm. Yeah. No, exactly.
So let's see, let's catch Sesame Street is good, dogs are lovely, people are crazy, full stop. Area code day, really? We're going to praise numbers today? What shall I do? Write a poem?
Hey, I'm a numbers guy. I love
He
numbers.
loves numbers. Um, but yeah, yes, he was talking about how yes, yes, there is an area. I when I saw that, I had to read it. It was quite humorous, I think. What I'm really not a fan of is Sesame Street when it left PBS, which is free, and went to HBO, which isn't. How are the kids in less well-off families supposed to watch it now? Yeah, yes, I almost think I agree. Yeah, I'm not going to get into the politics of PBS at all. Yes, but it is a shame. It is a shame that they're not made. It's not made available to all kids. I especially they're pretty much self-sustaining with the merchandise and everything that they sell and their licensing. Um, but yes, so since its inception, it's gained quite a following. Their first international version of the show didn't take a long time to come, which it was in Brazil in 1972. It is broadcast in more than 140 countries in at least 70 languages and has over 30 different international versions that are adapted to local cultures and issues. And all of this is with the intention of creating healthy, happy, well rounded kids who are engaged in learning and life. So that's Sesame Street Day. How can we celebrate Sesame Street Day? Well, watch some Sesame Street episodes. And apparently, there's some Sesame Street feature films if you want to find them. Follow That Bird. I remember Follow That Bird. Absolutely.
What's Follow
Um,
That Bird?
it's a movie, a Sesame
Hmm.
Street movie. And then there was another one in 1999, The Adventures of Elmo in Grouchland. I remember that one too. I did not
Hmm.
watch it.
Oh wow.
Elmo kind of annoys me. I'll be
Oh
honest with you. I'll be.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
stunning! I am just not going to put those in. You sitting there having too much fun with. Yes, yes. I'm yeah. I'm not going to put them in. I see them. I see them. You're silly. You're having too much fun. This no, you can't. I take that back. Keep having fun. Keep having fun. So, this is the one. This is why I really did ask Dadman on the channel today, and
Mhm.
there was a reason,
Oh, cool.
because of this. Today is International Accounting Day. Happy
Wow.
Accounting Day. As you all probably know, Dadman is an accountant, and so
Wow.
um, I had to have him on to since he was off today to
Wow.
celebrate International Accounting Day.
I did not see this coming.
So I am going to
Wow.
read what it says right here. So
All right. Well,
it says,
like I might geek out, nerd out. So who knows?
it says,
Let's go
while
for it. Oh my
accounting
god.
may seem like a boring profession, it is vital to every business out there. Without accountants, people won't get paid promptly nor be able to understand their debts or credits. Even with an accountant, these can still be hard to understand. Accounting isn't work that isn't some work. Accounting is work that isn't something many people enjoy.
Mm-mm.
Accountants enjoy the prospect of so much that they form their whole career around managing numbers and company finances or auditing businesses and companies. So
And
happy
auditing.
account.
Don't forget the auditing side
That's
of
what
it.
I
Yeah.
said. Auditing businesses too. Happy International Accounting Day.
Well, happy International Accounting Day to you and everybody else out there. So, it's I will tell you, it's very very interesting, and it's a lot more than just numbers. It truly is. Everybody thinks it's just math and stuff like that. It's not. You got a lot of. Now, am I allowed to geek out and get serious with
For
this, or?
for for 2 minutes you can geek
Okay,
out.
well, because a lot of theories, I mean, like we do with auditing with the Government Accounting Standards Board, you have to take all these things, these concepts, rules, have to apply them. The people that actually do the day to day accounting have to read it, interpret it, record all that stuff. Then the auditors have to understand it, come through, and look at it after the fact. It's just, it's a lot more than just numbers. There's a lot of rules. Uh, Sometimes there's judgment that you allow for estimates and stuff, but it's more than just numbers, to put it bluntly. And everybody just thinks accounting is just numbers and adding stuff up, but there is way, way, way so much more than that. So, to,
Oh, oh, wait. Okay, okay, okay. Wait.
yeah,
Good morning. Good morning. I'm so glad you're here. Yes, you came in just in time to see hear Dadman geeking out about accounting day. Um,
yes, we can do a 3 hour stream now because of that. You
no,
want
we
you want to hear
cannot.
about straight line depreciation?
No, it's we've been on for over an hour, so we need
No,
to. Yes, and
darn, you just got me started with that.
I know, and I cut you off. I was so rude.
Oh,
Oh yes.
gosh.
Uh, Masters Maniac Mexa says Grover's name in German is Groby. Do you guys remember that Grover was an unlucky aviator? I still have my Grover aviator jacket from when I was 6. You
Um,
did not. Cool, cool. So, yep, that is our International Accounting Day. That's our last day that we're celebrating today.
wow, I'm just like still stunned. You pulled that off good. I had no clue.
I was so happy when I saw that you were going to be on here. And Dadman, I'm going to give you a heads up. If you can get those 3 slides
Yep,
for
I
me
got them.
to share, um, that would be wonderful. Oh, and yes, we're starting to talk about hockey, which is a football, hockey, and yeah, football and hockey put together. Um, and the first rule of hockey rules the world. Second rule, if you disagree, read the first rule again.
I thought
Absolutely.
I thought the first rule was that you don't talk about Focky, kind of like Fight Club. But hey,
And yeah, we can say today is Dad Man Day. Absolutely.
oh
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So,
no, Mr. Angel's here. Sorry.
hello. Hello, Mr. Angel. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, we were just talking about days to celebrate, and I have Dadman on number one. He's off today, but also today is International Accounting Day, and Dadman is an accountant, so we were celebrating that day. So I'll take him out to lunch.
Yay.
We'll go
Oh,
out
we're
to
going
lunch
to a movie
today.
today, aren't we?
Oh yes, we are actually going to go
Yeah.
see Five Nights at Freddy's with the
Yeah.
youngest today. So I don't really like watching scary movies, but I think it'll be fun.
Hey, good news, Mrs. Not only got 10 likes in the stream today, you also got one of those subs back. So you're at
Oh,
48.
awesome. Excellent. Excellent.
So thank
Yeah.
you, everybody.
Yeah. The YouTube, I had over 50 subs, and I know that they were all legitimate because everybody came into my chat and said hello. And then YouTube took them away.
Uh, but
Um,
you will get there
so,
like a meteor.
so yeah. So um, it'll happen. It'll happen. So anyway, so that's all that we have to talk about today. So it's been an hour and 11 minutes. Um, and let's see. So Cardi was messing about on Flight Trader 24, and I found a Boeing 747. Oh wow, is that a site where you can buy it? I might have to look this up. I'm going to have to take a second here. I got to see what that
Oh,
is.
okay. Well, all right. Well, I'll keep talking if you want me to while you're typing.
Flight?
I don't know you. I can't talk and type. Can you?
Yes, I can. I am
Wow,
very
you're more
adept.
talented than me. I mean, I stop and people ask, especially Lisa, are
Oh,
you
oh, oh!
multitasking?
This is kind of a cool site.
What
It
is it?
it is a live flight tracker, real time flight tracker map.
Oh, okay.
That is really cool.
I mean, real life flights from place to place. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'm gonna might have to look and just kind of look at that.
Oh gosh.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
Please don't stop me so I have to iron. Don't do that to me. I don't know how much more talking I can do.
Well, Miss.
I'm going to have to find ways. I don't normally talk this much, and I'm going to have
Yeah.
to get some stuff for my throat.
Mhm.
Get
Well,
some hot
Mrs.
tea.
Mrs. Can I say what I was going to do next to answer
Yes,
masters with that? Yeah,
yes.
I'm planning on, since I'm home today. Wow, 12 of y'all here. Thank y'all for being here with the missus and supporting her. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe. But in a few minutes after we're done, I plan on trying to do at least a bit of Fortnite live. So you can use that. Jump over there. If you need excuses not to iron. So
So let's
because
go.
it's too early for us to go to the movie, because I know Aang's still asleep. So might
Yeah,
as
I
well do
need to go.
something.
I need to go find out when the movie is. So let's
Yeah.
go ahead and promote what we're going to now. Now is the time of the show where we do our shameless promotions. So I'm
Yay.
going to let Deadman start and promote some of the stuff that he's
Well,
doing has coming up. So go right
okay.
ahead and go for it. I'll
Okay.
let, can
Do
you
you want
add
me to?
them?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
add it. Okay.
yeah, you go ahead and add it and do it.
Well, actually, I'm going to go out of order. I'm going to do the thing down the road first. We
Okay,
announced it
whatever
last
you.
night. We announced it last night at the end of our football stream. But one of the biggest things in college football this day is, Master City's in.
Oh wait,
But
here, wait.
yeah, there you go. Bro
Yeah.
code. Bro code. We got to stand together. I will do that. But listen, with college football, if you follow my special, we talked a lot in things with the changes in college football, the conference realignments, the some of the business of college football. Well, guess what? On Monday, November 20th, I am going to have a special about the business of college football, with the great Culture Casino coming on, talking with me at 7 p.m. Eastern on this. We're going to talk about a lot of the business side of it. Name, image, likeness is something with NCAA athletes now. To go to certain schools, basically, they can get paid in ways. Make it simple. It's there's more to it than that, but it's affecting the way teams and rosters are made. And actually, Glenda Sherman, no, please, and everybody out there, don't judge the sports. It's not the sports aspect. It's what is happening with the outer realms of the sports world that are affecting the games on themselves. See, NIL, Florida did not get a deal with one of their great.
Let's talk about this on the 20th.
Sorry, but I'm just trying to say is don't judge it by it being sports. Is that it's business and it affects every aspect of college football this day and age. Okay.
Yes, I'm going to say goodbye, JT. Thank you for lurking in the car. Drive safe and have fun at the Motor City Comic Con, I think it is. Have fun. Have so much fun. And I want to see pictures.
Speaking of JT Kirk, there you go. Tonight, 9 o'clock. Although I put the tomorrow slide in. Sorry about that. But it's tonight at 9 p.m. We're talking about the 2-episode Planet of the Slave Girls on Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Join us for that. And then on Wednesday.
Okay, one second. Good morning. Good morning, Carolyn Pendleton. Hello.
Good morning.
I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed the show. It was a little different today because I had a co-host because it was International Accounting Day.
Yeah.
And so I had to wish him a happy accounting day.
You sure pulled that one off very well, I will say. And then, of course, the last thing is Wednesday. Daisy Blossom and I are going to talk about the Newt the Fridge movie of Indiana Jones, where, refrigerators are all-purpose and all-powerful, that you can survive anything in them. So join us for all that. So thank you, Mrs., for letting me talk about this.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Sorry for getting on the sports thing. It just, it's just one of those things that I just hope people will give, like that type of show is more about the business aspect than, and the way the business and the way the environment is changing that is affecting the larger world of sports, not the sport, how it's played itself. That's all.
Right. I gotcha. So, so go support Dadman over at his channel. He's got some really great shows, and like I says, he does a lot of impromptu stuff too. He does impromptu Fortnite, impromptu chat streams. You'll follow him on Twitter, and you can find out all that he does. Dadman, if you want to put your links in, that would be wonderful.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Yeah, give me a second.
And did you know that there is a Indiana Jones role play game, and it was really good to I bet I could see how good that would be. Because of all the adventure and stuff, and is it kind of like the board game, like kind of like a Dungeon and Dragon kind of thing, where you do something to get the outcome, so you don't really know what's going to happen. I think that would be really, really cool to play. So, and yes, here's where you can find Dadman on YouTube.
I'm working on the Twitch one right now too. Sorry.
So, he has streams there. Twitter, everything is DadmanWalking55. On Twitter, you can find them. It's like a Dungeons and Dragons thing. That sounds like it'd be really, really cool. And also, you can see Dadman on Twitch. And to get all the updates on everything that he does, because he does a lot of impromptu stuff, you can find him on. Whoops, you put. Wait, I don't see. Oh, I'm sorry. I did both of them. So anyway, you can find him on Twitter also. I'll put that up when that link gets in. But
thank you for having me on today. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Now I'm going to shamelessly promote myself.
Yeah, go for it.
So yes. So I am here daily. At 9 a.m. With my morning musings, your daily dose of positivity. I'm here just to say good morning, have a cup of coffee, and just chat, and just try to start the day off right with just some positiveness. I don't know if that's a word, but I just made it up. And we have 10 people watching right now. That's so exciting. Thank you all for watching. I also am going to do this coming Monday at 8 p.m. The chat has spoken, and I'm going to build the Lego Wally set on stream. Um, this is a set that is retired. So we bought it for $50. If you want to get it now and build along with me, it will cost you about $200. So that's up to you if you want to do that or not. But I'm going to be building it um, on Monday at 8. And then we'll also have another poll to pick what the next thing I will build. So you all guys kind of get to choose what I do on each stream. So, yes, that's on Monday at 8 p.m. And then also, um, as I have said, I stopped working for a paycheck 24 years ago and I homeschooled my children. They are now adults. So um, uh, I want to not only support my channel and improve on my channel, but I also want to help with the living expenses of our home. Um, and so, if you want to support me, you can go make a donation on Kofi at Mrs.DadmanWalking55. You do not have to, it is not a requirement for you to see the content on the show, or I will not like you any more or any less, whether you do or do not donate. But it will help, help out if you feel so inclined to do that. Before we go on, I am going to say we have 12 likes and 2 new subscribers. Thank you. So we're at the 49 subscribers. Maybe by tomorrow, in 7 days, I'll have 50 subscribers. That will be so cool. And that's another question. On National Accounting Day, Dadman, will you do tax declarations for free? Uh, Dadman does not actually do tax. He does not do like in tax forms.
No.
No, no,
No.
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 He doesn't.
No, there's a reason.
No, he doesn't even do it for a call.
I hate taxes so much, but also if I did do it, I'd have to charge. I'd have to charge 3 times the rate just because I hate taxes so much.
And Mr. Angel just thought that was funny.
And Mr. Angel asked the thing also about eat all the numbers they want. I'll take eating numbers all day. I hate reading the Gatsby thing. So, but yeah, it was so bad. I tell you, it was so frustrating. The first tax class I had was the professor always answered every question. It depends.
Yep. Well, that's accounting. I've learned that from you for the 20 plus years I've been around you. Yes. Yeah. So also, okay, we have my Kofi, but also if you would like to go and gift me something, I have a wish list. It is a privacy first wish list where my privacy is kept intact. Your privacy is kept intact. If you want to find out a little bit more about me, go over there and look at my wish list. You'll see what I like, what I don't like. I check out other people's wish lists, and it's amazing the little glimpse you get into who they are. So even if you don't want to buy anything, go over there and look, and you learn a little bit more about me. But I do have a section, it's quite a big section, on building blocks, building block sets. And I will say that if you do gift me a building block set, I will build it on stream. It will take priority, and I will build it on stream. And there's some really cool ones there that aren't Lego brands that I will build and review and let you guys know about. So yeah, that's available for you guys to look at if you want. And once again, I say if you want to, great. If you don't want to, that's okay. I won't love you any more or any less of that. Mr. Angel said a large part of my job was accounting, Deb, and so fist bump. Yes.
Right.
Accountants unite.
All right. We need a character like that in Fortnite now.
Oh, yes. Yes. Live streams in my video on demand. You can find them on YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55. On Twitch, Mrs.DadmanWalking55. No punctuation, no numbers. And if you want to check out my streaming schedule, I might start doing some impromptu Lego builds or building block builds. You can find out about them on Twitter, or which is now known as X, at MDadmanWalking. None of them are the same because they all have different rules. Twitter has a limit, so I couldn't even put Mrs. on there. It's just so frustrating. But anyway, all those different ones. If you don't want to learn them all, you can go to YouTube or Twitch, and I have them all in my About section, and you can just click a button and link them there.
Mhm.
So, um, restaurants and hotels can't survive. No business can survive without good accounting. And
Mhm.
yeah, we watch some of those restaurant rescue shows and bar rescue shows and
Mhm.
all them. And a lot of their problems are bookkeeping, money
Yep.
management,
Mhm.
money
Hey,
management.
can I throw something in there with that too? Is that so many times it's like I feel for the poor ground level accountants. They don't get paid so much. The people that accounts payable, the clerks, the people actually that do the work.
Mhm.
It's like sometimes I feel like the executives and the big people that make all these decisions and these complicated arrangements, they ought to have to do the accounting for the crap they come up with. It is just insane and then pay peanuts to a lot of good people down below. So anyway, sorry for that diatribe.
Even Al Capone can tell you about good accounting.
Don't mess with the IRS. That's the one group you do not mean. Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well,
not just
Dad,
bookkeepers,
I'm
but
going to,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
yep.
So I am going to let you say your goodbyes, and I'm going to take you
Oh,
off stream, and then I'm going to finish up with the
okay.
show. So
Okay,
yeah.
well, what I will do is I will go ahead and start my stream over there as I say goodbye, and some of my normal Fortnite people, if you want to play, I'll save a spot for you, definitely, Mrs. But take your time, get yourself organized. But hey, thank you for having me on today. It's a wonderful chance
Whoops.
to come on with you on your show. Congrats to you for everything, and just being here. Thank you so much, and you're. I love the positivity. I love the feedback. I love like the things you're doing. It's really cool thing, and I can listen to it at work as long as they leave me alone and don't keep calling me. But hey, DadmanWalking55 here. Yeah, we're going to keep partying crusade. We got some more parties that I got planned, but hey, keep supporting this lovely lady here. Keep her happy and help me keep her happy, and she deserves all the success. And that's about it. So. Um, but hey, I'll see you in a few minutes over there on the channel. But I'm going to go ahead and get live. And so
Okay.
Masters does not have to start ironing. Okay. So, all right. Mrs. Thank you again so
Oh,
much. I appreciate it. And thank you for having me
oh,
on
no
today.
problem. No problem. Thank
Okay.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Uh, well, I want to thank everybody for coming. On the YouTube side, we have 10 watching and 12 likes. Thank you so much. We have a total of 11 watching. So we have one person on Twitch, which I think is me monitoring the show. But anyway, I'm taking it. 11.
I had to pop back up real quick. I got to find my glasses before I do anything. I'm flying blind right now. I don't know where I left them. So I'll see you. I might be a
Okay.
minute.
Okay. Bye. So I thank you all so much for being here. Um, I couldn't have a show without the chat. So I do appreciate that so much. So you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. So remember, be kind, show love, and remember you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And I wish you all peace on this day. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you next time.